Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings III as the Jarl of Jorvik as we attempt to go and restore the Danelaw. We are about 6 wars in total as it stands right now from being able to restore the Danelaw. Wessex is currently the weakest of the targets, so we're probably going to, I think it's best if we go to war with them. I do want to go to mention real quick before we actually get started. I believe I mentioned last part that there would be a roughly 2-week interruption of my recording schedule starting on October 9th. I was informed over this past weekend of me recording this, which is the week before the video goes up, that was being shortened down to 1 week and would be now starting October 16th. But then I was informed a couple days later that it was actually, yes, going to be 2 weeks, but no idea as to when it would start. So it could potentially start October 9th like it was originally expected to, or it could potentially end up starting October 16th, as I was last informed would be the current date. Either way, depending on whenever it starts, there will be a 2-week interruption to my recording schedule. I just don't have the time to go ahead and record enough videos to get through that. So yes, and also I've been informed it could potentially, annoyingly enough, end up being 3 weeks starting October 9th, but that as it stands right now is not the most likely one. So I'm just sort of planning for 2 weeks. Honestly, I really wish it wasn't happening at all, if I had to be completely honest. But I can't do anything about it. So let's go ahead and begin the war. I did just try recording this, and as soon as I declared the war, the game locked up and crashed. Well, actually it didn't crash, it just locked up and then refused to do anything. So let's try this again, and hopefully it works. Otherwise, it could potentially be an issue with, me being the save being about a version or two old. Especially from when it originally started. I have been having some issues recently when it comes to recording, and I'm not sure if that's an issue with my recording software. God damn it, what are you doing? You're trying to conquer all... No, sorry, I'm too busy. Too busy, brother. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I'm gonna kick the game up to 4 speed because this is not that important of a war. I'd much rather just sort of save myself time. Concubine is pregnant. My son Heising has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Sure. Become patient. That's fine. You're not exactly in the run up to becoming ruler, so yeah. Okay, sure, let's get the game up to 5 speed, because this is actually going to take forever and a half, it seems. Wonderful, East Riding is now Norris. Move on to Lincoln. How long is that supposed to take you? 4 years. Okay, that's fine. Deft diplomacy. My Chancellor, Count Hemming, has worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty that I entered with petty King Bergrid of Mercia is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I... Wonderful. God damn it. All this... No, game. Pause. I need you to be paused. No. I took Griffil out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Griffil just smiled. You're not quite getting anywhere close to taking over. And what's this now? God, no. Leave me out of all your damn wars. Oh, and that knocked us down a tier. That sucks, but we'll live. You guys are just getting annoying. Constantly asking me to join their damn wars. Okay, alliances are expiring. I don't know why they're expiring. Did your father just die? No? I don't know why my thing with you expired, and I can't be bothered to read the text there to see if that would actually tell me. Presumably it would, but I just don't care to be honest. Their army evidently has no idea what it wants to do. Guess we'll go to war with Mercia once we finish this war. Oh shit, I didn't start my timer. Castle is a different looking castle than that one. And I'm not sure why. I don't think it's because of development. It's cultural? No, they're both Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there with these two very different looking forts. Oh shit, I'm leading an army. No, 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 no. Nope. Sorry, game. Game. Did you get rid of one of my champions that had the, siege thing, or did he die? No, Hemming is still there. So, where is he? Or did I just manage to skip over? Oh, he's commanding another army. Hemming? The hell are you doing? Why the hell are you down there? God damn it, Hemming. Okay. I don't really want to... No, I'm not going to lead the army, period. I don't care. We'll put Earl Engimar in charge. Who the hell are you? Oh, Vastergotland is here. That's annoying. That's something we'll have to deal with eventually. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hemming going and doing his own stuff. Because that kind of interrupts me. I was watching Heising play with other children when Ketil tried to push him over. Heising took it all in stride and sat down to talk to Ketil instead. He gains forgiving, which is sinful to us. He must never let others walk all over him, sure. And I gain stress as a result of that, but it will live. Do I have a court physician? No, I do. Okay. Are any of these guys any good? Nope. You're worth a little bit of money. You're worth a little bit of money. And he would not accept either of those. So, burn at the stake and burn at the stake. Because why not? Okay, game. Oh, what am I thinking? So my brother Ivar has died. His son Berid Ivarsing has taken over. I can't do anything with him. So we have lost that alliance. Nope, damn it, game. Force our demands. Thank you. Now we need to go beat the crap out of Voss. It technically outnumbered me. That's a shame. Can I, call in my friend? Thank you. You go and take care of Vastergotland for me if you can. I don't mind taking care of their armies, but, there we go. We should win that. Even if it's only just, maybe I should hire some mercenaries. What do we got? And preferably somebody who's a little on the cheaper side, but, you know, will help us out. You do have a bit of cavalry. And, oh, lo and behold, we have you. Go ahead and besiege Colchester. Or maybe we won't. We're winning that. We are. That is slightly surprising. I was not expecting us to do that, but still great. Rafil seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. I didn't know we had a feast. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused him. Oh, the young rascal is coming of age, is he? And imprison Earl Stefan. Why? Because he's a fornicator, yes. Let's take care of these guys. This is taking forever. This is why I need to get the damn onagers. This, tonight I have stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my vassal, Earl Ingemar, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Ingemar will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. I wouldn't mind getting a free martial lifestyle perk right now, just to, you know, sort of speed things up a little bit, so we'll step in and protect the soldier. Knowing the consequences of harming a commander, the soldier does nothing to defend himself from the incoming blows. As blood is drawn, I throw myself between them. Perhaps I should have known better than to brawl with a seasoned warrior. In the end, I must reveal my identity for Arl Ingomar to let me go. I skulk back to my tent before the news spreads. Okay, so I gain some prowess and some experience, but I don't get a free trait, sadly. Oh, granddaughter was killed in a siege. I don't know where you were killed, and I don't know why you got killed in a siege, but apparently you did. What's with all these events? My marshal, Earl, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name, has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. I can improve his opinion of me, or I can gain respected figurehead. Yeah, respected figurehead, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you, Jesus. Cannot stand dealing with those guys because they just keep running around. Are you any good? You're half decent. You're not great, but you're also not the worst thing ever. However, as a result, I'll be cutting off both of your heads, because you're just not worth keeping around. I could get the white piece, or I can wait a bit longer. How much longer? A decent amount, actually. God damn it, gotta deal with peasants. Oh god, I can't stand peasants. I will say, this game does seem to have a lot more of these peasant revolts compared to Crusader Kings II, at least in my experience. I can't say well, it's probably because there were no peasant rebellions as far as I can recall in Crusader Kings II, that's probably why. Rebellions just seem a lot more common now. The gift of generosity. My son Heising has been impressed with one of the household champions for a long... yada yada yada. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. It gains generous. Or I can... you know what? You're not really going anywhere. So, sure, you can become generous. That's fine. I'll live. Are you gonna... Yep. Looks like he's sending another army over. Deal with you, and deal with them. We've almost converted. East Riding. Wonderful. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Yep, that's the annoying thing, is it takes 11 years for you to do that. Do you have any powerful vassals who are half decent? Not really. Okay, so that's just gonna stay as it is. Neither of you guys are any good. You're worth a favor, which is not something I give a crap about, so just burn them at the stake and be done with it. Another concubine is pregnant. And my marshal has died. Good for you, Earl Oob Ragnarsson. With your 23 marshal, god damn. Why have you not been doing anything? Yeah, just keep organizing levies, that's fine. Another faction created against me. And Rafil comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Rafil is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Rafil the intricacies of warfare. I was naive. He has shown little understanding of the subject, but at least he knows which way to hold a sword. And he might be able to tell a footman from a champion. They grow up fast. I mean, he's not terrible. Let's be honest, 10 prowess average. He's not the greatest, but he ain't the worst either. God damn it. Okay, well, we beat that one. But they still sort of got away, which is annoying. The chances are even, but I should still win that. Great work on whatever you did. Oh. Wow, you already finished that. Jeez, that was much faster than I expected. Do West Riding now, I guess. I know, the mercenary contract is about to expire, but I don't care to renew it. Should still win that, but we will take some losses. Another son. Force our demands, go back home. Thank you very much. Expand our troops. And one of my sons is about to leave the court, that's fine. You're actually pretty good. But I can't get you to join my court. Oh, you're my son. Oh, you're my bastard son. I'll take the 100 gold off of you. That'll help to cover the cost of me having bought those mercenaries before. An extra hand. For all the authority I supposedly wield as Jarl, I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. This is where my court physician Sophia could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees in court. Could she serve as my right-hand woman and take a more active role in administering the realm? Yes, she will serve me well. That gains me that for extra control every month. Or I can have my brother do it. Well, my brother already likes me, so I'll take the has right hand, gain control thing. Although, I could gain a whole bunch of that, but that will cause a mental break. Yeah. No. She'll serve well as a right-hand woman. And let's see. Hold a feast. Yeah, that's a little expensive. That's a bit better. As you ride deep into the earldom of Durham, the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, from one of the greeneries surrounding us, a giant of a man appears, bulking in layer upon layer of dirty clothing. "Explain yourself," he shouts. "What are you doing in my marsh?" We can kill him, which is not particularly useful. We can talk, which gets me something I don't really care about. Well, more control, which is fine, but I don't really need it. Or it can gain local guide for some prowess and stewardship lifestyle. Yes, please. Your marsh, is it? Then show us around. Oh, did you guys break up? Oh my god, they did. They actually did. Okay then. Let's go ahead and do these wars. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do these wars real quick. We are returning. I gained some prestige. I didn't bother reading that. I realistically I probably should have anyway, but whatever. Oh. Okay, well, Wessex has fallen apart. Wessex is broken up into Wessex and East Sussex. So that's a thing now. Again, makes life easier. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, am I complaining to our wife? I'm not going to try and pronounce her name because I would butcher that. When she interrupts me, let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Or I can just lay with her. I mean, she likes us enough. So let's go ahead and improve our stewardship so he gets his job done a bit faster. Give a few lessons to my steward, Einar. Yeah, I really need to get my, I really need to allow time for my levies to recover. And nephew taken prisoner. With the long flowing hair. Oh yes, I really probably should get you married to somebody. Are you a... Oh, you are a champion. Ooh, okay. Well, let's toggle. Fertility... yes, so they have to be fertile. I would love inheritable traits. An alliance would be nice, definitely. No, those are gonna be too long. I don't mind if you marry somebody who's already a... Shit, I need all your options. Okay. For alliances, all your options are people who are already, or rather, are children. Which, yeah, no. Damn, you really don't have a lot of choices, do you? I mean, you can marry your niece. Well, I mean, I guess my niece. Ah, jeez. Yeah, you really don't have any good options. You're kind of screwed, I'm afraid, dude. At least if I want to get anything good out of this. If I want to gain prestige. Yeah, nah. Nope, sorry, that ain't happening. And only 3 would give me an alliance. And 1 is to my niece. Fine, you can go marry Sophia. I don't know where that is, but that should be well enough outside of my way that it doesn't do anything. And I'll take over that. No, I don't want to call him into a war. I thought that was saying that I could. Negotiate an alliance, but never mind. Oh, seriously, I just made the damn thing with you and you're already calling me into a war. Okay, you're there. Who are you fighting? No. That's the problem with alliances sometimes. Really? Upper Silesia has apparently decided to join. Which is somebody way out here. I can't find them. Oh, there they are. It's because they're not an independent country, that would be why. That's fine, whatever. This war will be over well before they even manage to get here. All is fair? Many treatises have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line when they put pen to paper. I know from experience the best way to defeat my enemies is to ensure we only engage in battle on my terms. The question is, what terms will be most advantageous? Trick the enemy into overextending. I have a chance of gaining some martial life. Nah. Hit and run tactics, whatever. Of course, my demand. Somebody else apparently also joined that, and we just kind of ignored it. We get something. We'll give London to the old guy. Game. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Oh, okay, that's just the game giving me those damn pop-ups. Good for it. Sure. Whatever. And I'm above my vassal limit, but we are so close. And apparently my grandson has nobody who can marry. That's probably because of the whole alliances thing. Religion, at the very least, be Norse. Cultural, North Germanic group. Trait, inheritable. Got some choices here. Got some granddaughters, which are probably not the best idea to marry this guy off to. So yeah, we'll just kind of forget that. And max age of 25, you can marry Ileana. Wait, are you frail? Oh, you're frail. Whatever, I don't care. Yes, game. I will deal with this. We are oh so close. The main issue is I need 2 wars with you. Declare war on the East Sussex to take... Sorry, am I... Yes, I was clicking on the wrong group. That would be why. Wait, do I have a truce with you? Why the hell do I have a truce with you? I don't know, but apparently I have a truce with East Sussex. Which leads me to be curious, what the hell happened here? Were you in charge of Wessex at some point? You were. That's why. You inherited the title in 865, destroyed it in 881. About a week or so later, it was created again by some other guy, who then, I guess, died shortly thereafter. Yeah, 2 years later. His son inherited it. His son, who is married to my niece. God, it is such a mess over there. It really is. Sure, we'll negotiate an alliance with Wessex, just to have another guy in our court. How much time is left on my timer? 7 seconds. Just go ahead and end it here. So that'll be it for this part. Next part we will probably have our, well, I say probably, next part we will have our first war with Grenade here, to conquer one of the 2 counties that we need off them. And then depending on how long it takes for our truce to expire with East Sussex, we will go to war with them for actual East Sussex. Excuse me, East Anglia. Interestingly, East Sussex does not own East Sussex in any way. Just the way that this is apparently worked out now is that East Sussex does not actually own the duchy that they are named after. So realistically, they should be Twice, or however it's pronounced, or maybe Kent, because they own that as well. Well, at least a portion of Kent. But no. No, they're East Sussex, even though they shouldn't be. That's fine. So, next part, we will probably conquer the bit of Lancaster that we need. Maybe take East Anglia as well. And then probably finish the next part off with taking over the little bit of the Duchy of Mercia, or Mercia, or whatever, that we need. So we're looking at a total of 3 more wars. This has gone down quite a bit. Has it? We fought 2 wars to gain stuff. And I mean, technically it went down a little. It was supposed to be 6. It's now down to... We fought 2. And there's 3 left. So, okay, yeah. So it's down a little bit, not a whole lot, but, you know, every little bit counts. So we are very close to finishing this off. We're at the ripe old age of 58. We're kind of sort of getting up there. But at the rate we're going, I think we got this. So it is requiring a lot of manpower. Oh, well, East Sussex is very weak. Yeah. Gwenede's going to be the biggest threat, and as soon as I finish those wars with them, they shouldn't be as big of a threat. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And again, I am over my vassal limit, which does pose some problems. I assume there's supposed to be some sort of negative for being over your vassal limit. Yes, vassal levies and vassal taxes go down. This is fine though. As soon as I restore the Danelaw, I can go ahead and establish duchies and give those off to people, and that'll get us well under our domain limit, or our vassal limit rather. But yes, we are having problems. But we are very, very close to restoring the Danelaw. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure even if we die, it's not actually going to completely fracture our empire. I believe that our children who do take over control of stuff, they just get county titles. We would still own the... they would still be our vassals, I believe. Although that would shoot us well up above our vassal limit. Because that's what? 6 kids? That'll gain some territories somewhere? Actually... Oh shit, no, they're gaining duchy titles. Well, at least some of them are. Ah shit, that's actually... Yeah, we're gonna have to be rushing on this to restore the Danelaw. Because yes, apparently... What was that, 3 of them? Yes. 3 of them are gonna gain duchy titles, and 3 are gonna gain county titles. I can't have them taking any duchy titles off of me. I just can't allow that. Yeah. So we're gonna have to rush these last 3 wars. I may have to bite the bullet on taking that breaking truce the hit. In the absolute worst case scenario. But we'll see. Well, we'll do one war with Grenade. And then we'll have to do one with East Sussex. And then we'll have to do one with Grenade again. The truce is 10 years, if I recall correctly, is how long those last. 10 years? No, I don't think it's 10 years. I think with you relatively recently ended, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to click on myself to get the truce with you. It ends... Okay, 887, so that's perfectly fine. I don't know actually... I don't recall when our war ended. Which is kind of a... It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of an annoyance. That the game doesn't tell me this. Actually, maybe I can check here. I conquered this in 882. Okay, so it's 5 years. I don't know why I was thinking 10. I think I was thinking 10 because it's... That's what EU and I believe Vicky as well utilized, but not here. Here it's 5 years. So by the time we finish our war with Grenade, the truce with East Sussex will be over. That war will probably only last a year, maybe 2 at absolute most. So we might need to potentially go the route of breaking truce to get Grenade under our control. The last little bit that we need of it. Because, yeah, we're not going to hit Exalted Among Men in time to do a kingdom war. Which would have made life a lot easier, because that would... Well, a kingdom war wouldn't be particularly useful against Grenade, because effectively it would end up being the same as a county war. And at come the very end. Whatever. That's going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time. A quick reminder, I do have a Patreon, so if you enjoy the content on the channel, that is the easiest and best way to support the channel. For as little as $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos. Down in the description, you will also find a link to my Discord. I highly recommend joining that, so you can stay up to date on channel happenings. That is my go-to place for posting for when I will not be able to record for a week or 2 or 3 or 4, or however long it ends up being. For various interruptions to my recording schedule that always end up occurring, annoyingly. You can also find down in the description some affiliate links to pick up Crusader Kings III if you find yourself interested in the title. If you purchase via any of those links, I believe I have one for Humble Store, one for Green Man Gaming, and one for the Paradox Store. If you buy from any of those affiliate links down there, I'll get a small commission on the sale. That helps the channel out. Not nearly as much as the Patreon, even if it's as low as $1 a month, but it does still help the channel out. So yes, I will see you all next time, where we will be... probably not next part. Probably not. I don't know, we'll see. Restoring the Danelaw very soon. I might shoot for trying to do it next part if I possibly can. But we'll see. Either way, that'll be it for this part. And I will see you all next time.